Closing in now on Game 4 of the NBA Finals at Key Arena in Seattle. The Chicago Bulls and the Seattle Supersonics. Now,
you just saw that Frank Rakowski is starting at center in place of Irvin Johnson. Another defensive adjustment. Defensive Player of the Year, Gary Payton, will start the game guarding Michael Jordan. That's a matchup many have wanted to see this entire series. Also, Payton.
For Game 4 of this best of 7, the Bulls seeking a sweep. For their 4th championship the last 6 years, the Sonics hoping to push it to a Game 5 on Friday. And Scottie Pippen able to control the opening tip. The Chicago Bulls have not trailed in the last 72 minutes, 42 seconds. The last time the Bulls trailed the end of the...
Right into the post.
Interesting. Ahmad said Michael told him they only need 1 out of 4. Michael told us he's got things he's got to get done. And he's ready to take care of business.
And here is Jordan. So the Bulls with a...
It was disappointing to see the somber, almost defeated attitude.
Full count from Gary Payton. And the Bulls opened up with a 19-4 lead to diffuse the crowd. Crowd very much into it right here. Payton from 3-point.
Stability. He's getting the ball so deep. Harper had to come down to double team and let Payton open once again.
The call against Chicago. Offensive foul on Michael Jordan for using the right arm.
Jordan trying to post up here. The great ones, Jabbar, Bird, McHale, Magic.
He nails one, and then an off-the-ball foul. It's been going that way for the Sonics.
Rakowski hit one earlier in the series. Jordan.
Rodman wanting that technical to draw that attention to himself early, make himself a factor.
There is Kemp. Nice move by Sean Kemp. And the Sonics have taken the lead for the first time since the end of the second quarter in Game 2. Jordan shot blocked. You all right? And here is Gary Payton from downtown.
Keep him in the chest area. Everything down in the torso, totally legal.
Oh, the steal by Rakowski.
Happened in this series. Sonics have turned it over more than they've generated assists.
Seattle. McMillan, Payton, Wingate, Perkins, Shrimp. Nice.
Turnover for Chicago already in the game. A big key for Seattle and why they're playing well and winning. Only 1 turnover.
Opening minute, second quarter. Nice pass. From points by the Sonics in the midst of another run. Payton for 3. Yes.
Gary Payton finally having that breakout game that they've needed from him from Game 1.
They are now 10 of 25 from the field, 40%. Foul on Payton, that is his second. And here comes Hersey Hawkins for Nate McMillan. An ovation for McMillan.
And Jordan trying to get post position and good pressure inside there.
Jordan 2 apiece for Harper, Rodman, and Pippen. Harper, bothered by the bad knee, you recall, did not start in Game 3, has not.
It's about effort. We have seen none of that tonight.
The numbers on Rodman, 6 rebounds, 2 points. Jordan trying to shoot the Bulls back into it, but Michael has been off. Chicago Bulls very much back into it. They're down by 14 after trailing by as many as 23.
That's a walk.
But the foul called on Pippen to bail him out. 4 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Kemp facing the double. Payton eluding Jordan.
Oh, well, Billy Oakes would have none of it. He called the foul immediately on Dennis Rodman, who almost argued on the call. He'd have been gone.
Hawkins with the quick three. Bulls with a run here in the third quarter that has been sparked by the shooting of Tony Kukoc. The chant of defense. Points. Seattle has hit its last 4 shots, and they are up by 19. Randy Brown has just come on for the first time for the Bulls. This is Brown with it. Kukoc for 3. And back comes Payton, protecting the dribble on Pippen. Now played by Brown. Brown, a very strong defensive player. Payton goes right at him. And a nice setup for Kemp. Coming into tonight regarding the Sonics, were they primarily in a happy just to be here posture? Well, they've answered that with their performance in Game 4. Payton was held with a count. Foul on Kukoc.
Shots. Phil Jackson has gone with a small line.
Has been off. At the line now, 3 of 5. Blocking foul. Called on Brown.
But Pippen, Jordan, and Rodman have just...
In his 6th season out of Oregon State, the NBA's Defensive Player of the Year. And at the offensive end, he leads the way with 20 points. Sonics 41%. We're down to 10 seconds. 1 second differential with the shot clock. Perkins wide open. The start of the 4th. So Brown and Kerr on the floor with Longley, Rodman, and Pippen. Kemp with the fake around for the NBA. In the playoffs, the Bulls swept Miami in 3, beat the Knicks in 5 in a tough series, swept Orlando.
Top of the floor area against a very quick defender on Randy Brown, but just too much trying to draw a elbow or something from Kemp, but realizing that Kemp has gotten the better of him in this game. Bulls start their offense, and it has not been good when that's happened.
Sonics for the game shooting 57%. They double up on Jordan. Pippen for 3.
You see the closeout defense by Seattle that time. That's the mark of their... Oh, boy.
Wow. And that has been the mark of the Sonics here tonight, beating the Bulls down court. And Payton fed it up for Kemp. Sonics lead 103-81. Pippen for 3. And the foul was called on Payton. We're down to 3:35 to go. 4th quarter. Here is Jordan. Whoa, it is one of those nights for Michael. He is now 6 for 19 from the field.
And he just looked at referee Bill Oakes, and I think he said to him, "Do you believe that shot?" I think he is happy to get to the bench right now and gear up for Friday night.
Not a good idea.
Hits left and right and getting behind 3-zip in this series. And everybody turning on again. This restores some respectability, and they can hold their head up for another couple of days.
And Gary Payton receiving the ovation. 21 points, 11 assists for Payton. Final seconds. The Seattle Sonics will not be swept. This will go to a 5th game on Friday night here in Seattle, starting at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 6 on the West.